In this video, I will be solving number 4, BaCl2 aqueous plus H3PO4 aqueous. The first thing I will do is look at what chemicals we have. As you can see, we have BaCl2, H3, and PO4. Next, we have to find out the charges. We can find this out by looking at our periodic table of contents. As you can see, barium has a charge of +2, Cl has a charge of -1, and H has a charge of +1. We can find this out quickly by looking at the oxidation number of each of these chemicals in their columns, depending on which row they're in. However, for PO4, we have to look at our polyatomic chart. And as you can see, PO4 has a charge of -3. The next thing we have to do is put all of our chemicals together and see how we can combine them. PO4 and barium are not a perfect match, and because of this, you have to draw it out and see how many more you need in order for them to match. After drawing it out, you can see that you need 2 more bariums and 1 more PO4. So in total, there's 3 bariums and 2 PO4s. However, for each barium, there are 2 Cl's, and for each PO4, there are 3 H's. So for each one added, there is 2 more Cl's and 3 more H's. So before, there was 1 Ba, 2 Cl, 3 H, 1 PO4. And now there are 3 Ba, 6 Cl, 6 H, and 2 PO4. The next thing we need to do is look at possible new equations, which is Ba3PO42. And we can see whether it's solid or not by looking at our solubility table for ionic compounds. By looking at this side, we can see that Ba is not on soluble compounds, and PO4 is on insoluble compounds, which makes this equation solid. For 6HCl, we see that Cl is in soluble compounds, so then that makes it aqueous, which is soluble. So for our balanced equation, we put what we had before, BaCl2 aqueous plus 2H3PO4 aqueous, and we get Ba3 parentheses PO4 parentheses 2 solid plus 6HCl aqueous. For my ionic equation, I will need to separate out each of my elements. Since I see 3 Ba plus 2, I will put 3 Ba plus 2. Then I'll look for PO4, and since there are 2 PO4s, I will put 2 PO4. These are not a compound yet, so these elements are still aqueous. Then I see that there are 6 Cl and 6 H, so I put 6 Cl and 6 H. These are also aqueous still because they are not compounds yet. For the ionic equation, because BaPO4 is solid, I will combine it and in the net ionic equation so that it will form Ba3 parentheses PO42 solid. However, since 6H and 6Cl are aqueous, I will put them separately. So my final ionic equation is Ba3PO42 plus solid plus 6H aqueous plus 6Cl aqueous. In order to make my net ionic equation, I must remove what is the same in both equations. So because 6H and 6Cl did not change in my final equation, in these equations they're the same, I will remove them. So I cross them out to remove them. However, 3Ba plus 2 aqueous and 2 PO4 aqueous did change and combined into Ba3PO4 2. So this makes it Ba3PO4 2s solid. And that is, so my net ionic equation is BaPO4 2 solid.